Right, going to play another game of 3-minute Blitz. So we have a woman feeder master, Anna Cramlin, good luck. I believe Anna is a fellow streamer. Obviously more established than I am right now. So we're switching to a Sicilian structure here. So bishop up. Okay, forward. I think you've got to remember c3 at the right moment here, I think. I'll take and just castle. I think it's straightforward. And c3 is usually an idea. k5. Okay, I'll just play c3 then. Queen up. So I've got options. I think I'm just going to drop back an eye the f pawn. Then I'm going to push up. I'll actually take with the knight if she takes. I don't think she will. So now I will take. And maybe just swing the knight across. Oops. If I can learn to draw arrows. Yeah, queen up. So let's just develop the knight. I'm going to get risky here, play b4. Takes, so I'll grab the pawn. Comes in. I think bishop up. And maybe rook across next move. Slightly shaky position I've gotten into. Yeah, plays back logical. So I've got rook across, I guess. If queen up, I can drop the knight back, so I don't think she'll play that. Might come down, runs across. So I can potentially take and sack the bishop. Rook takes, takes, takes. She's covered that. Okay. I think I'm just going to drop the bishop back. Oh, that's a blunder, is it? So I've got to take. Now hit the queen and bishop. That should be game over. They're never over till they're over at my level, of course, but it should be. She's doing the right thing, using the time, trying to find a move, see if there's anything there. It's what you should do, it's what it's for. But if the queen moves, obviously I take the bishop with check, then the other bishop falls. So it should be winning. Bishop takes, I take the queen, so that's a very good win. Right, going to play a game of 3-minute Blitz. It's my first game of the day. 2001, good luck. Okay, let's go b3, develop the bishop. Okay. Okay, he's going awfully slow. It doesn't say he's got an internet issue. Clearly he's got some sort of issue, or he's just popped away from the computer, not to worry. Right, let's go c4 now. I'm just going to prepare to develop the knight. Right, let's bring the knight up. He develops the queen, logical. I'm going to push a pawn up, possibly bishop over at some point. Comes forward, so now I'll take the first pawn. I'll probably play e4, I guess. Right, so I'm going to play e4. Now if he takes, I've got a choice. I might take with a knight just to mix the structure up a little bit. He plays across. He's given me the chance to take, so I think I'm going to do that just to mix up the center structure. So now, get a knight forward, hit the bishop, maybe bishop across if he drops back. But we're threatening just to take then bishop up and look for the diagonal pin, of course. So he'll probably move his rook. He plays bishop forward. Interesting. So I can go down and hit the bishop. So I'm looking at knight down here, drive the bishop back, but it just feels kind of wrong. I'm just going to push the pawn while I try and think of a move. Maybe this could be a move at some point. Okay. If I go back here, I might be getting a bit stuck. So I think I'll just calmly go back. I've got plenty of time to think with. He comes in, offers the bishop trade, okay. I think I'm just going to play rook across. Oh, I missed the bishop pin there. I set up the bishop pin and then just forgot about it. That's a bit careless, isn't it? Because I've given him this knight move in any event. And now he can maybe try and push. So I need to play queen up just to break this pin, or queen back. Yeah, let's go forward and hit the pawn. Pushes, takes. At least I can move somewhere. But he's nearly out of time, isn't he? I just have to go solid. So if I take, the queen's not got many squares to run to, only the one it's currently on, but I'm hitting another pawn. So he hits my rook, so that's a good move. I guess I can play a knight across there to guard, but now he's got rook over. Oh, he's just blundered a knight there. I'll just take that. Now check, get rid of the queen. That should be a clean win. Hit the two rooks. He takes, so take. Now, I guess just grab the pawn and push. Excellent, very good win. He had some sort of issue there, didn't he, given how slow he was? He must have done. Like 1917, good luck. Yeah, it's feeling a bit laggy again this morning, this site. It often gets like this, I don't know why. It just feels like things are just that little bit laggy, not moving smoothly. Let's move the queen for now, but f6 I think is fine. So I'll play that now. Oh, he's really going all in? Okay, just ignore it for now. Right, so now this is not too bad. I need to get a bishop up. He takes, so bishop up. Now is he going to try and sack here? I think I'm okay for the time being. Okay. Let's just go across and look to collect the pawn. Wow, he really is going all in, isn't he? So we can trade a few bits off. But I think I get a fork at the end of this, so I think I'm winning here. I don't see what's wrong with g5. So knight in, but everything's protected, so that's just a free rook, right? Hit another knight. Knight takes, I can pre-move to take back. He's going to take him a few moves to get the queen active. That's the one danger. If he finds a way to get the queen in, you never know, but I think I'm winning. So what's he done? Yeah, queen e1. He wants me to take with check and go for a cheesy mate. So take, check, knight blocks, and I've got two pieces. Knight check, I'm still covered. I think I can play this, so I'm going to. Knight check is still covered. Knight down, I can go this way, and it's still covered. I'm threatening to take the knight. I'm threatening to grab a pawn, so I can still grab a pawn. He hits the bishop. So surely bishop back to shore up the defense. It must be winning this. If I get queen takes pawn, Harry is queen, then that's got to be won. So he's played knight back, so there is a check available, but I can step to the corner. I don't think it causes any real damage. I've got rook across if I want it, but it feels right to go after his queen. Check, I just sidestep because I can't take back, so it's a forced move. But if the queen's come off, then he's not really got any attack at all. So he drops back. Okay, let's just calmly grab the pawn and hit another one. So that's a forced move, but again, if he takes, I can just take with a bishop. I can even take with a pawn here. So he resigns, so that's a good win. Now let's play another game of 3-minute Blitz. Yeah, the site feels sluggish again this morning, but I know there's nothing wrong with my internet connection. It's just playing a bit sluggishly. Right, so we'll trade knights off, or do I play f4? Let's go f4. Let's go with a d pawn just for a slight imbalance. So I'll drop the knight back, maybe take. Okay, hits the pawn, logical. I'll go up and hit the bishop. It goes back. I want to play up, but he can come forward, so that's not so good. So I'm going to take. I suspect he'll go with a d pawn as well, but let's just see. He does. Right, now I'm going to throw the pawn forward. Okay, so I've got to break the pin. So I think here. Then just try and go forward just to try and gain some space. Let's support the pawn rather than the knight. Dark square. Then just try and gain space, all I'm looking for. This pawn is loose if his other rook wanders off. But if I push this pawn, he can play c5. Wow, he goes for it. He goes for it. So I've got pawn up. Queen takes, doesn't quite work. Okay, let's just ignore and push. I could be in real trouble here. Now there's no en passant because he's only gone one square. So drop back and maybe back. Again, I'm just not sharp this morning, I don't know why. Shuffle the rook across, maybe knight back. Actually, what's the point in knight back? I don't see the point. Yeah, I've really made a mess of this, haven't I? I'm going to have to play it just to do something with the knight, get it on the other side of the board. He grabs. Okay, can I take here? I'm threatening a knight check there if he moves something else and doesn't take. Take with a queen because he's obviously got the obvious rook down, but then I'm hitting the pawn as well. But can I get back? He defends. So let's just come back, threaten a check. Oh, he's offered the trade. Just feels like it should be okay for me. Doesn't mean it is, but it feels like it should be. Now, I'd like him to take that, so of course he won't. Now, if he plays rook across, I think I can trade and then grab here and get behind before he queens. I'll try and keep that at least a little bit if I can. He's going to push at some point. Oh, he pushes the other pawn. So trade, trade, trade. He pushes king up. I think I'm able to play it. Now try and give him the same problem. Obviously I have to drop back there, so I've probably messed this up now. Oh, he comes forward. Wow. I think I can push there. Oh, that's a good move. If I get behind the pawn, I think I'm fine. Right, now I'm certainly winning. If I keep his king cut, that's a win. That's a good win. Right, play a game of 3-minute Blitz, having just blundered my last game away. 1903, good luck. Okay, let's just take some centre ground. Okay, so give me a chance to pin the knight. I think I'll do that. We might trade everything off and double his pawns. That would be okay. Bishop check I can block with a bishop. So I just take. So he's going to have double pawns. So now just knight up. Maybe bishop up first might be an idea actually. Yeah, bishop up. Try and guard his knight a little bit and then look to trade it. Okay, well now I can jump in and hit the queen and transfer the knight to the other side. So I think... Actually, I want pawn up there. If he pushes, I can trade, or I can maybe push. Now, choices, choices, choices. I'm going to go forward here. Pressure the pawn. I can take if he takes, which he does. So now I'm going to be able to double up and pressure the pawn again. So I'll let him take there. Yeah, I have to take there. I can't grab the other pawn. That would be a bit too dicey. He hits my bishop, so gain a pawn, lose a bishop, and I can't gain the other pawn, so that looks too risky. So I'm just going to drop it back. So if I can get the queen active... If I push here, I open the file for him, so that doesn't look good. So he's looking at a fork there. Oh, he's blundered. He's just blundered a piece. He's just forgot to move the bishop there. It's a bit unfortunate, but that should settle the game. He's pushed up. Guess I can just take there and grab the pawn. It must make sense, surely. Take, take, take. Hold on, can't I just take with a rook because I hit the rook as well? Yeah, I hit the rook as well if he takes the pawn. So I think this is winning. If he takes here, it doesn't really matter. I can just sidestep the king. Well, that's another blunder. That's unfortunate. Maybe he meant to take the pawn there. Oh, it says he's disconnected. Okay, it's a bit unfortunate if he's deliberately disconnected instead of just resigning. Not to worry. Right, that's a good win. Okay, he pushes forward. I think b4 is still okay here. I think pawn up. But I've got to be careful here, so I've given him the check. It is known to gambit pawn, the b pawn in the reti, but it's risky, of course. Let's just play up. Now I can plant the knight forward here. I don't see why I wouldn't. He can potentially do the same with me, of course. Bishop up, look for an early f4. Here he comes forward. I'll let him do the taking there if he wishes to take. So I hit the pawn. So he plays knight forward. Do I want to take it? I think I'll just calmly drop the bishop back. Okay, gives me a chance to get the queen up. So I'm going to try and play up. Let's double the rooks. Again, I'm taking a bit of a risk if I do this, but already gambited a pawn, so I may as well. So I have to take there. Now, can I get away with going here? No, I'm going to double up. Yeah, I think I need to simplify this. But if he takes the rook, I can grab a pawn. So I can grab a pawn, and then this pawn becomes loose after the queen trade. So bishop back I can take, and he's got double pawns, but then I've got this problem, of course. It's got to be right to take, surely. Now can I get my king in? Try and keep his knight tied down to defend. How many moves does he need to get my pawn? I don't quite see how he does. Right, so now go up and try and hit the knight. I think I'm okay here, but one silly move or one good move for my opponent and the whole game can just be gone. If I chase that knight away, this pawn is going to fall like now. So take it while I can. Right, now can I... Well, keep the bishop protected, that's a good start, and try and create the open pawn here. So he's got to permanently do something to defend it. So play across. If knight comes in, I can just easily box it. So now I'm going to try and create the outside pawn. So up, and he can't get to it in one move, which means the bishop can then cut the king. But where? Where? In over feels better, because if he tries to push, I think I'm still okay. But I can't get forward myself. So I think I push like this. Okay, I can take that. At some point, of course, if his king wanders off, I'm going to push there. So it should be winning, but so easy to go wrong. Now back, he takes, I take, he comes in, I can't defend the pawn, that's a draw. So I can't defend both pieces, so I'm going to take a chance and push. I can't lose the game, so you might as well push. Yeah, he gets the defense, doesn't he? He's got knight in, so I can't push here next move, so I push here. Yeah, it's just a draw, isn't it? I can't chase him away. What? He's blundered. He's blundered it. Now, as long as I keep my king away here from a fork, I should be alright. Excellent, excellent, very good. Well, let's play a game of 3-minute Blitz. 1990, good luck. Let me just turn the sound up a little bit. Caracan. Okay, let's go the attacking line. He doesn't go g4, so I think I take here. Let's take and drop back. So it gives me a potential pawn, so take, knight down. Guess I can drop back, knight across. Okay, I'll grab the pawn. He plays up, so up. If knight in, I've got maybe queen up, or I can drop the bishop back. So let's drop back. Just Just hope I'm not blundering a sacrifice, of course. Maybe he can get away with taking. Of course, if I get queen f6 in, then I should be fine. I've got knight over as well, actually. Complete development, and I can take. No, queen up just looks a little bit less risky. I might be messing up completely, but it looks less risky. Goes back. So throw in a check. So now I can castle, so take some pressure off. I could maybe even drop back. But let's just castle first. Actually, I could even take with a queen if he takes her. Was bishop back, potentially knight up. Okay, I've got bishop up as a move, bishop down as a move. So bishop down, takes, bishop takes. My bishop is getting a little bit stuck. It's not that easy. This pawn up kicks his bishop, but I don't know where. Bishop up just feels wrong. Okay, let's give the bishop a square. If he takes, I'll just give him the centre pawn back. Well, actually no, if he takes, I'll go with the pawn. Right, so now we've got pressure coming here, but he's got pressure coming here. If I can get my knight out, complete development, I think I'm okay. So where do I want the bishop to go? Because it's really got to go here. Again, I still want to look to get the knight out, maybe across. Rook up. Okay, what's he trying to do there? Let's play the knight up. He's obviously going to look to get back. Actually, that's a good move right away, isn't it? Right off the bat, that looks good. But I think he's giving me knight up now. Hit the bishop. If bishop back, I've got knight up. Hit the queen and bishop. Okay, you can grab a pawn, but then it might unleash my rook. Plays rook over. So I guess I can grab the pawn then. He's got check, a sidestep. Let's take and threaten to go in. Yeah, let's go up over. Plays across, so takes isn't a move, rook takes is. Bishop takes doesn't quite work. Let's go back and hit the bishop. So he can't just play his rook back, he's blundered his bishop now. Okay, so now must be right to take. Then centralise, and it should be cleanly winning. It is, good win. Right, this is a game of 3-minute blitz. 2057, good luck. Oops, bishop up. I can drop back. I think just d6. Right, now I'll drop back. Okay, just trade. Okay, now I can push up there. It does give him a potential to come in, which could end up being very annoying. Now, do I want knight or bishop there? I think bishop, and maybe rook across. Of course, at some point h6 or g6. h6 and maybe g5. Okay, he plays up, so I'll take it. He goes with the bishop. So let's throw in a check. So pin the bishop. Now where do I want my bishop to go? Let's drop all the way back. Okay, I'll pin that bishop. He might play f4, I'll just move back if he does. I'll probably play right back to d8 if he does, but he does take. So let's get forward. Okay, knight up. Again, I don't think he'll take here, but you never know. Oh, that's a pawn with a check threat. That's definitely better for me now. So check, and there's another pawn. And I think I can play up and get the knight back. I don't think it's trapped. Knight moves, I'll just take the rook, of course. Has he got knight takes pawn though? Because my rook's unguarded. Knight takes, rook takes, knight check. I could just take it, yeah, so he resigns, that's a good win.